Doodles are different, wonderfully so. Alicia in Edmonton, Alberta, Bryant in Surrey, British Columbia, Stephanie in Perryville, Quebec, Lorraine in Essex, England, Maria in Madrid, Spain, Luce in Stockholm, Sweden, Juliet in Utrecht in the Netherlands, and Joanne in New Plymouth, New Zealand. 100 episodes ago, I sat down with a microphone in Colorado, hoping to help a few doodle parents raise calmer, happier doodles. I just pulled the numbers. Doodle Pro Nation reaches 133 countries, every inhabited continent on Earth. And in our most recent Doodle Parent Challenge, 1 out of every 5 participants wasn't even in the US. So here's what 100 episodes have taught me. Doodle Pro Nation has no boundaries, not geographic ones, not expert ones. And today on episode 100, I'm going to tell you what we're building together next, because we're not stopping at 100. Welcome back to the Doodle Pro podcast. I'm Corinne Gearhart, your doodle expert, and this is episode 100. I want to start with the only thing that actually matters. Thank you. To every single person who has hit play on this podcast over the last 100 episodes, you are Doodle Pro Nation. And I do not take that for granted. Not one download, not one share, not one review. Doodle Pro Nation is not a US podcast with international fans. It's a global community of devoted doodle parents that just happens to be hosted from Colorado. And yesterday alone, we welcomed Anja from Zurich, Switzerland, and Sarah from the Northwest Territories of Canada into the Doodle Pro Academy. 2 parents on opposite sides of the globe on the same day, choosing to do this work with their doodles. That's the nation. That's what we've built together. And that's exactly why what I'm about to announce matters so much. When I started this podcast 100 episodes ago, I had one question driving everything. Why isn't anyone specializing in just doodles? Because here's what I saw over and over. Devoted doodle parents drowning in conflicting advice. The vet says one thing, the groomer says another, the trainer says a third, the breeder says a fourth, and the doodle parents standing in the middle, exhausted, trying to stitch it all together. So I made a decision. If nobody else was going to specialize in just doodles, I happily would. And I built this podcast and my work around one through line, one promise that I have not broken in 100 episodes. Every recommendation, every guest, every word has to be science and research based. No fear, no force, no pain. No outdated dominance theory dressed up in new language. Just the actual science of how dogs learn, how doodles specifically experience the world, and how devoted parents can build the relationship they always wanted. And here's the thing, it works. One of our Zoomies to Zen graduates, a doodle parent named Rebecca, sent me something a while back that I think about often. She said before Zoomies to Zen, her family thought a dog just needed to be obedient. They weren't thinking about emotional welfare. They weren't thinking about how that was affecting their doodle's behavior. And then she said, a better understanding of dogs overall, their motivation, their learning styles, the reinforcers, science-backed, and it led to real results. Then learning the nuances of the doodle mindset specifically has been eye-opening. I now have a more connected, trusting, and loving relationship with my doodle. That's the work. That's the through line. Science-backed and doodle-specific. Both. Always both. So here's the thing I want to say out loud for the first time on this 100th episode. I am your Doodle Pro, your doodle expert. I am not the founder of positive reinforcement training. Karen Pryor was. She passed away last year, and every science-based trainer working today stands on her shoulders. What I am is the specialist who applies that world-class science to one thing: doodles. Specifically, exclusively, every episode, every program, every recommendation. Because doodles are different, wonderfully so. and they deserve someone whose entire focus is on them. And that's what I've learned across 50,000 hours working specifically with them and 100 episodes with you. As much as I know about doodles, I am not the world's leading veterinarian. I am not the world's leading nutritionist. I am not the world's leading groomer. I am not Jean Donaldson. What I am is the one bringing all these specialists into one place and translating every word of their world-class science into what it actually means for your doodle. The specialists bring the science. I bring the doodle. And once I realized that, I realized I couldn't keep doing it one episode at a time. Doodle Pro Nation needed all of these voices together in one room at one time. So here it is. This July 27th through the 29th, I'm hosting the first annual Doodle Pro Summit Parent Edition. 3 days, complimentary, virtual, so every member of Doodle Pro Nation can attend, whether you're in Denver or Madrid or New Plymouth. I've booked over 15 world-class science-based specialists, vet voices, training voices, grooming voices, and a few more categories I'll let surprise you between now and July. 3 of them I can tell you about first. Dr. Adam Christman. If you listened to last week's episode, you've already met him. He's bringing his vet expertise to the summit, translated into doodle context just for us. Second, Jean Donaldson. If you don't know Jean's work, she's one of the most respected, most published, most uncompromising training voices in the world. Science-based, evidence-led. The author of The Culture Clash, which is on the bookshelf of every serious trainer I respect. When Jean was on this podcast, she said something I will treasure for the rest of my career. She called me the oracle for all things doodle. I'll take it. And she said yes to the summit. Third, Dr. Hammond. Many of you know her as the Honest Vet, a Doodle Pro Nation favorite. And if you've been with me for any length of time, you already know exactly why this name matters. 12 more specialists are coming. I'm going to introduce you to every single one of them, one at a time between now and July 27th. Stay subscribed because some of these names are going to wow you. This summit is the natural next chapter of everything we've built together for 100 episodes. It's Doodle Pro Nation in one room. World-class science translated into doodle reality. No boundaries. So here's the one thing I'm asking you to do today. Go to doodleprosummit.com and save your spot on the waitlist. It's complimentary. It's open to every member of Doodle Pro Nation, anywhere in the world. When you join the waitlist, I'm going to send you my morning flow blueprint. It's step-by-step routine for calm doodle mornings with versions for puppies, adolescents, and adults, plus a tracker. It's my gift to you for showing up to episode 100. One more time, doodleprosummit.com. Save your seat. And if you've been with me for any part of these 100 episodes, this is the moment I'm asking you to lean in. Because the summit's not happening without you. It's happening because of you. doodleprosummit.com. Go now before you forget. I'll wait. And then come right back here next Thursday because we are not stopping at 100. Next week, I sit down with Alexis, Devine, and Bunny. The Bunny. The Sheepadoodle who taught millions of dog parents around the world what's possible with button communication. Alexis has built something extraordinary, and the science behind what Bunny is doing is going to change how you think about your doodle's communication forever. If you've ever wondered what your doodle is trying to tell you, you don't want to miss this conversation. 100 episodes was the beginning. Next Thursday, episode 101. July 27th, the summit. We are not stopping. We are just getting started. Oh, and one last thing, and then I'm going to let you celebrate this milestone with your doodle. Alicia in Edmonton, Bryant in Surrey, Stephanie in Perryville, Lorraine in Essex, Maria in Madrid, Luce in Stockholm, Juliet in Utrecht, Joanne in New Plymouth, Anja in Zurich, Sarah in the Northwest Territories, every single one of them found this podcast because someone else, somewhere in Doodle Pro Nation, left a rating and review that told the podcast players, this matters. Send it to more Doodle parents. If the Doodle Pro podcast has helped you even once across those 100 episodes, the most generous thing you can do, the way you pay it forward to the next Anja and Sarah or the next Sarah in the Northwest Territories, is leave a rating and review wherever you're listening to me right now. 5 stars if I've earned them, a line or two about what you've taken home. This is how the next 100 episodes find their people. Doodles are different, wonderfully so. And now you know exactly how to help more Doodle parents discover that. Thank you for 100 episodes, for Doodle Pro Nation, for trusting me with your Doodle. I'll see you next Thursday with Alexis and Bunny. We are not stopping at 100. And remember, save your seat at doodleprosummit.com.